LeVeon Bell is refusing to take an HGH test, and what the hell is going on with Adam Gase? Welcome to Jets Talk. My name is Ryan. I'll be your pilot today. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Guys, before we get things started, I will be live streaming the Jets-Bills game, so I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. Tune in. I will be drinking one beer for every score that the Jets have, so I might be sober. Moving on to the video. This season has been taking all kinds of weird twists and turns, and it's the season that keeps on giving if you're a New York Jets fan. LeVeon Bell has refused to take his most recent HGH test, and skipping this test would likely mean suspension or potentially fine or both. And this should really come as no surprise to a lot of fans. LeVeon Bell said back in November that he was not going to take another test. And to be fair, during a stretch of 10 weeks, he was tested 5 times, and these are supposed to be random tests, and it feels like he is definitely being targeted in these kind of testing procedures. Bell was suspended in 2015 and 2016 for 2 games and 3 games respectively, and this was to do with, drug-related issues as well. And once you go into that program, they are allowed to randomly drug test you, and Bell's been hit 5 times in 10 weeks, and this is the first time that he's going to say no, he doesn't want to take this test. I can't say I really blame the guy, but at the same time, when you get caught and you sign on the dotted line for all that big money, you should be willing to take whatever tests they want you to take. He did sit out all of the 2018 season, which has actually led people to potentially think that the NFL is actually targeting him because of that. The interesting thing for me in all this is going to be the contract and how it's worded, because it's famously known that Adam Gase was not on board with the Jets signing Le'Veon Bell this past offseason. It was very much a Mike McCagnon move. And if Bell misses this drug test, does that potentially void the rest of his guarantees? Could the Jets get out of this contract? Side shoot of that, if the Jets wanted to trade Le'Veon Bell in this offseason, I projected we might be able to get a 3rd-round pick if we eat some of the money. Likely gets diminished, or however diminished you could possibly be by having a 28-year-old running back that's averaging 3.3 yards a carry. Although Bell may be able to get what he wants, if the Jets can't trade a 28-year-old 3.3 yard per carry running back, they might just have to release him, which maybe that's in the best interest of both sides. We get out of the contract and the money side of things, and Bell gets to sign wherever he wants. Let me know what you guys think of that down below. And we move on to what the fuck is going on with Adam Gase. It all started about a week ago when Ed Reed released this video of him talking cryptically inside the Jets training facility.
I realize in a lot of jobs across this world, across this country, a lot of people get jobs and not even qualified to be in a position that they're in. Just because you get a job and get a title doesn't mean you're qualified to do that job.
Most people believe that Ed Reed is talking about Adam Gase in this video, and he actually replied to a comment on his Instagram that said #FireGase with the comment, "Oh snap." So some people are looking at that as confirmation, like that he was caught, and this is actually what he's talking about. Then we got Manish Mehta coming out a few days ago of the New York Post saying that Adam Gase doesn't care what Jets fans' criticisms are. He's rich as fuck. Now, when I first heard that story, I thought, Manish Mehta, it seems like he's been kind of kept out of the Jets' inside scoop ring of things. I think he doesn't have his inside access that he used to have. And I thought that he was probably just taking shots at Adam Gase and the Jets because of it. And that was my initial thought until a report surfaced just the other day that Adam Gase has a burner Twitter account. If you've missed this story, I'll get you caught back up to speed real quick. The account in question, Wyatt V18, is apparently taken out under Wyatt Gase, Adam Gase's son. All the likes on this page, or the posts that he has liked, have come in the form of positive Adam Gase comments dating back to January when he was fired by the Miami Dolphins back at the end of December. And then none of the timestamps for the tweets that have been released collide with practice or game times, and that's a little concerning. Some of the tweets in question, if you know football, Adam Gase is not the problem. Adam Gase has turned Robbie Anderson into a legitimate all-around wide receiver. LeVeon Bell was not a Gase choice. EO, which is Ed Oliver, the tackle taken by the Buffalo Bills, was the coaching staff's choice, and the decision makers at the time decided to go with Quinnen Williams. And probably the most damning one of the bunch that I've seen, it wasn't 251, but it was still a decent night for Le'Veon Bell. Would have been a better season if he hit the designed hole with consistent urgency. Now, I don't know what's going on. Could this be someone catfishing all of us? It definitely could be. But I don't know. That's what we should all hope for. We should all hope that this is someone catfishing us and it's all some total BS and it's not actually our head coach throwing around these petty comments. The fact that we've heard rumblings about this since his time in Miami, and then you start looking at players like Kenyon Drake, Jarvis Landry, Devontae Parker, Ryan Tannehill start having success outside of Gase's system, and you see LeVeon Bell, who was such a good asset in Pittsburgh, come into a system and look totally taken out of it. It looks like his system just doesn't work at all. And these kind of stories should definitely make any Jets fan's stomach flip. It's definitely not good. And there you have it, Jet fans. Those are the two stories that had me totally scratching my head. Let me know what you guys think of everything down below. There's nothing like leaving 2019 behind us. As always, go Jets.